Broadcasting. This is Jean and Carrie from Trendy Tree. And just give us a second, make sure everything is working okay. If you can see us and hear us, give us a thumbs up, let us know where you're from, and we'll get started. We're going to make a sweet tea wreath today.
We're not sideways. We are.
Okay, so we're
good. I guess I need. Let me go get you. Let me go get the iPad so I can see. I can't see.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to make a sweet tea wreath today, and we're going to start out using a 24-inch yellow work wreath. Now, the supplies that we're going to use today are going to be in a kit, and we have that kit on the website. I can put the link in, after the video is done. And I'm sorry, y'all. I know the lighting is not great in here, but it's what we have. So this is just a yellow 24-inch work wreath.
Do you want me to post the link to the kit?
You can, if you can. And it's XX748829. And we're going to use the sweet tea sign, and it's made out of MDF, and the number is AP8401. And I went ahead and I stapled some chenille stems to the back of the sign to attach. I went ahead and did that, and then we're using this yellow and cream jute mesh. It's polypropylene, but it also has like a polyester or a jute thread in it. I'm not sure if that's polyester or jute, but the number is RY830257, and we're going to use 2 rolls. It won't take all of the 2 rolls, but it'll take more than one. We went ahead and cut our mesh beforehand. We have a goldenrod ribbon. It's 1.5 inches in width, and it's RG01964EW, and another 2.5 inch ribbon that's yellow and green plaid, and that number is RG01683K2, and we have a black and white sweet tea ribbon. It has sweet tea, bless your heart, magnolia, cute as a button, family, southern, just a lot of little sayings on it. It's 2.5 inches in width, and that number is RGA103102. And Carrie is in the middle of cutting this ribbon. It's emerald green and white, a 1.5 inch check, and it is RG0179906. We tried to do as much preparation ahead of time as we could. Carrie's going to clean off my phone and hope maybe it'll make it a little bit clearer. We use these it's that LED light right there, I think.
Oh, I can't turn that one off.
Anyway, there's LED lights, can lights in the kitchen, and they're bright, and sometimes they just create a glare. But we're using these little cutting boards that Carrie got from Hot Mesh Mom, and we've got them like in a 10 and a 12 and a 13, 14 inch, and we're cutting 12-inch ribbon strips ahead of time. So we're going to do a ruffle wreath, and if you will, we hope that you'll share our video with your friends. And if you're not familiar with Trendy Tree, Trendy Tree is Carrie and David's website, and they sell all sorts of wreath making supplies, ribbons, mesh, wreath forms, signs, seasonal decorations, and silk flowers. Carrie will try to keep an eye on the comments there. But the first thing we're going to do is start with our ruffles. Now, we cut our pieces of mesh 30 inches in length, so we're going to put one 30-inch ruffle in each twist. And I'm going to just move some of those out of the way. We've got everything spread out in my kitchen here, y'all. The shop has just gotten so busy and so filled with merchandise and stock that it's just gotten impossible to do videos up there. But you just take the roll of mesh and just let it curl up naturally, and we're going to kind of spread it out and just scrunch up right through the center. Just kind of pinch that mesh, pull it towards you, and make one 30-inch ruffle. Now, in times past, we have taken 10-inch mesh and cut 3 10-inch pieces. Excuse me, let me get my drink. Sorry. We would cut 3 10-inch pieces and put 3 ruffles in each twist. And then one day I saw hardworking mom, Lori Jacobs, and she was using the same color mesh, not two-tone, not 2 different kinds of mesh or anything. So she just cut one long piece of 30-inch, and it just, you know, it looked just as good as 3 10-inch ruffles. So we started doing that when we're using especially just one color of mesh. So because, you know, all mesh ravels no matter what you do, and the more cut you have in your mesh.
Damon's on. I did it. I posted it again from in there, so maybe.
Okay, so Carrie has posted the link. So we're just gonna make ruffles, and I started on the outside. It doesn't really matter if you start on the inside or outside.
But if it didn't clear up, we're videoing it on the other camera too, right?
Right.
So
We'll upload a video to YouTube that we're recording on the camcorder. So if you can't watch right now, of course you can always go and ruffle.
You want me to ruffle?
Please.
Well, I can't ruffle and read.
Yes, you can.
Try to ruffle.
So let us know where you're from. And we hope that you share a link with your friends so we get more eyeballs, you know, watching. That's the big thing with Facebook. You know, we're always trying to grow our page. We know you are too. So we appreciate any shares that you can do. And if you have any questions as we go along, we'll try to keep up with the comments.
Other view will be.
Huh?
The other camera will be
Right.
a lot clearer. I don't know what's going on with it. But
Okay. Well, it's probably my fault.
ruffle and read. That's what I'm saying.
Did you just get your nails done?
No, girl.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Last week.
Oh.
Damon says I'm gonna get confused if you make her multitask.
That's true. That's true.
I'm sending him a signal.
That's true.
Poor thing can't ruffle and read. No, Terry Marshall, I can't.
Hey, Terry, that's true. I was trying to cut something the other day and I had to absolutely stop talking while I was cutting. I'll just wait and let you do that. But we're just doing, this is just a yellow and cream mesh. It's a 10-inch width, 10 yards on a roll. And we cut 2 rolls. We didn't have to cut up the whole 2 rolls. It won't take all of the 2, but one is not enough doing it like this. Now,
Makes me thirsty.
well, I had to get my Diet Pepsi. If you were using 2 different kinds of mesh, you could cut your pieces 15 inches. But since we're using all the same mesh, we just cut the pieces 30 inches in length. And
I'm watching Daddy working on her easel.
we picked up an easel from Hobby Lobby, y'all, that we're going to use, hopefully, to work, you know, when we work. You know how when you make your wreath and then you're trying to find your placement of your sign, you really need to hang it on the door or something so that you can see where to place things. So I found this easel at Hobby Lobby the other day that was on sale, like half off.
He said, Damon says he thinks it's something to do with the glare. I don't understand how to make the glare
Well,
go
cut off
away.
that kitchen light and just see, right over there.
That's not it.
It's,
Better?
I don't know if that's
Better?
better or worse.
Better? Worse?
Open the shutters back up.
Yes, ma'am. Is this better or worse?
I think that's better, but I don't know that not having the overhead light is better or not.
No, the same. I think it's from the door. Think it's this door?
Yeah, turn the lights back on and close those shutters.
Get out.
You know, we actually...
Better? Worse?
Better. It looks better to me. We actually have studio lights at the shop.
If you move the camera so the exterior light behind, yes, but that would be facing that way. And
I think part of it is that door right there going out to the porch.
Okay.
Well, we just have to bear with us.
Have to be able to watch Daddy.
Just, nothing is perfect, so we just have to roll with it.
Oh well.
Anyway, we have studio lights at the shop.
Matt wants those.
I hate to bring them out here and set them up. They're just going to be in the way when I'm not using them. And one of these days, when Carrie gets her new shop, she's going to fix us a audio-visual room where we could leave stuff like that set up all the time.
Yeah. Good luck.
That would be good.
You gotta get a shade on that window back there.
Window.
On that door.
I like my open doors.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the last ruffle on the outer ring.
Just ruffle.
Y'all, I surprised Carrie with the Steel Pix machine. We got it out.
Do it.
Set the thing up, and it would not work. It would not pull the pins into the little chamber there, so I got to take it back.
We are just ruffling this mesh so much that they can't see what we're doing.
Okay. Oh, it's dark right there, isn't it? I see.
Oh, well, I don't know what to do.
We just keep working.
I'm so
It won't matter. We're making 30-inch ruffles. We've gone around the outside ring, and now we're moving to the inside, same size ruffle. Just
30
one-
inches.
30
Got a
inches
candle?
in length. Huh?
Got a candle? Or some light?
We're just working around that. All the supplies, of course, came from Trendy Tree, and these supplies will be in a kit, and that kit is on
I
the
posted the
website
link.
already.
I'm gonna post it on the Instagram swipe up here in a minute.
We finally got
that
10,000 on Instagram, y'all. Now we can't figure out how to use
I
the
figured
swipe.
it out. I figured it out.
How many times have you done it? The
I did it
swipe up
yesterday.
feature. One time.
Well.
Now, I have been working so hard to get us to 10,000. Got us to 10,000 about 3 days ago. She's posted one thing.
Well, Mother, we couldn't figure out how to do it. And I couldn't see the link. I did not know that I won't be able to see the link.
Well,
And you did not know either.
You're supposed to know how to do that kind of stuff. I'm old. I'm not supposed to know how.
Now we know you are way more techie than I am.
Not with Instagram. But anyway, so now we have a swipe up feature.
And I swiped up yesterday.
So we'll put this on there today and fix a swipe up for you.
Ha ha ha, Parker says nice shirt, hot stuff. Mine is nice too.
What does it say?
It doesn't matter, he's talking about yours. He's saying, he's calling you hot stuff.
Oh.
That's Parker.
Thank you, Parker.
The sweet Parker.
Hey, I did have on my blue glare glasses.
That's what's wrong.
No, I saw something on the news about, not the news or the newspaper, about the glasses
I
that,
did, Damon. I figured out, I didn't know that the swipe up didn't just automatically come on there, that you had to go find the sticker and put this, really, it's really complicated. I mean, it's
It
really a
should
lot
be
of
easier.
clicking. It should be much easier. But,
well, if it helps sell something, it'll be worth it.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
the glasses, it was talking about how the protective blue glare, the glasses that protect your eyes from the blue glare from computers and
Causes
devices
cancer?
and blah, blah, blah. What?
Does it cause cancer?
Blue light? No, but it damages your eyes, they say. Of course, that's probably people selling the glasses. I don't know. But I got me a pair and I'm wearing them.
I know, and I got them for you for Christmas from Daddy.
Oh, that's right. It was a
Picked
Christmas
them out.
present.
You picked them out.
Well, anyway, down to the last two. You have ruffled about 3 ruffles.
Do you want me to read or ruffle? When you get the video added to YouTube, use the swipe up feature to send out lots of words. You can also add the video to Instagram. Yeah, you were right there, Damon. You're right. You're always right.
Well, now I have tried doing some videos on Instagram, and most of mine have been too
I'm gonna
big.
start my own TV channel on Instagram. It's gonna be called, what did Bruno eat this week?
All right, this is the last ruffle. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my written note here.
Okay, so there's our wreath after we got all of our ruffles done. You just kind of take it from the back side and push those ruffles out to the front. And next we're going to do some ribbon strips. And we're making our ribbon strips 12 inches. I've already
Yeah, I
cut
should get
some.
my kids to run the Instagram. I can get my kids to run nothing.
Cut 18 pieces of each ribbon. We got 4 different ribbons, and Carrie's cutting those now. Ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Is your autofocus on? Now that I don't
Well,
know
I
how to
don't
do that.
know. Well, it just must really be bad. Gosh, y'all, I'm sorry. It's probably just the internet. Art, you can cut those other pieces and all. How many did you cut here?
You said 18.
Okay.
I think that's what I did.
All right, so on my 1.5 inch ribbon, I don't usually chevron those. I just usually cut those at an angle. That's just what I like to do. So we just cut those. And Carrie will cut that other ribbon. I love this ribbon.
Reminds me of the Masters.
I love this check, this style of check. It just shows up so good. So we hope, if you're not following us on Instagram, that you will. And we hope that you share this link with your friends. I don't know, can you say how many viewers we have, Savannah?
241.
Wow, that's more than we usually have.
Of course it would be. We got a crappy video screen.
Well, I don't know.
I should probably sell shirts with some of my daddy sayings. I should. My favorite is
Wipers?
the wipers and this.
Change it. Wiper blades?
What's this?
Fish?
No,
Styrofoam?
this is styrofoam.
Y'all, that's terrible. You're making fun of your daddy.
I love daddy. I love styrofoam.
Hey.
Nana's on. Hey, Nana.
Y'all say hello to Martha. Martha is Carrie's mother-in-law, Martha Martin. We appreciate her dropping in.
I like
Carrie's cutting our last ribbon
cutting
strip.
up like a new pair of scissors too, as daddy says.
Cutting up like a new pair of scissors.
Yeah, he said that before. But did you know that, what is it? An armadillo?
Don't do that.
The armadillo carries syphilis.
It is so dark. I don't understand.
It's not a good day.
I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, just look at there. But see, when it's laid down on the table, and then when I pick it up, you can see the color better. I don't know. I can't figure out what it is, but I'm sorry. I thought about getting out on the back porch today to do that, and I guess we would have done better if we'd done
Well,
that.
he's putting together our easel.
We didn't put some kind of filter on there when we tried to turn it
The
around.
night filter.
Anyway,
I think I'm done.
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're almost done here. This is a goldenrod. Carrie's messing with the camera, y'all. Goldenrod yellow. It's really bright. It's an iridescent. We
Worse,
got
better?
several colors in this iridescent ribbon.
Ah, whatever. Just go. Have it.
Okay, excuse me. All right, we're just gonna gonna make a ribbon cluster, and we're gonna use one of each of the ribbons. You can put your ribbon on lots of different ways. I mean, you can make bows, you can do loops and tails, or, you know, one of the simplest things that we like to do is just a ribbon cluster out of all 4 different ribbons. So it's just whatever your preference is. But I usually like to pick up 1 2.5 inch, and you can kind of fold it to get your center point. Fold it to get your center point. And I'll usually do like a 2.5, and then I'll go with a 1.5, and then another 2.5, and then finish up with another 1.5. Just kind of.
Do you sell the board? No, but Hot Mesh Mom does the little board thing.
Yeah, we can give you a link for that when we. So then you've got just a cluster of 4 ribbons, and you just kind of want to spread those out a little bit. Make sure that you've got your right side up. And then, now I like to open up the twist and lay my ribbon cluster on top of the mesh. Now, you know, some people open twist, some people don't. So it's just really kind of a matter of preference, I think. But I like to open mine and just put the ribbon cluster down, and then this time I'll close the twist with 3 or 4 turns. Now, some people don't like to see the ends of their twist sticking out, and if you don't, you can tuck those toward the inside, but it doesn't bother me, so I just leave mine alone.
What kind of mesh is good for a sunflower?
Well, we got a sunflower fabric
It's
mesh,
out.
which is my favorite, but we
Out.
got a daffodil. What?
It's out.
It's out. Okay,
But
the
we do have
sunflower mesh is
daffodil.
out. That's my favorite color. We have a daffodil, which is just a little lighter yellow, but my favorite is the sunflower fabric mesh. Just spread your ribbons out, and we're going to put a cluster like that into each twist.
All right, I turned the chandelier light off, and they think it's better.
Thank you. Okay.
There you go.
It looks so dark back there behind us.
Well, we're not going back there.
Sorry. We need to have a light test before we get started, I guess, but well, we fiddled with that steel picks machine for 15 minutes and couldn't get it to work. I even had the steel picks people on the phone. And they were nice, but anyway, we got that at Hobby Lobby, so we'll just take it back and get us another one, and then we'll be ready to do some flowers. I'm waiting. You just trying to get off work early today or something?
I'm not planning on going in today.
Friday, weekend's coming up.
Prom weekend.
Oh, AJ's going to his girlfriend's prom.
No, it's his prom.
His prom this weekend? Oh, okay.
His prom.
AJ will be graduating. Y'all gonna
Just
see
a few
some
weeks.
sad mama over here. Little boy. Little boy's growing up. Just spread your ribbons out. You'll have to fluff them more than one time, and you can kind of take your ribbons and kind of put your hands on them to kind of give them a little curl if you want to, but you might as well wait and do it at the end, because the more you work with the wreath, you're going to crush your ribbons and you have to turn around and go back and do it again. But you don't have a lot of raveling when you cut your ruffles in 30-inch lengths, so I don't really see anything that needs to be clipped. And this mesh, it's a nice mesh. It's
Nice
not-
mesh.
And it just, you know, maybe it doesn't ravel quite as bad as some others now.
We're videoing this with another camera, and we'll have it on YouTube.
But we're putting a cluster of the 4 ribbons in each twist, and like I say, you can put your ribbons on lots of different ways. I mean, if you'd rather just make bows, or make small bows, or loops and tails, or, you know, use part of your ribbon for strips and use the rest of it for bows. The kit will come with 4 different styles of ribbon in it. And we've still got some left. We're gonna make at least one big bow to go on it. Probably use the Easy Bow Maker, let you make a bow
Whatever you think.
if we have time.
Somebody said it's so blurry they can't tell what the ribbon looks
Well,
like.
gosh, I'm sorry.
We got another.
Something. Should we stop and start over?
No, we got another video in it right over there.
Yeah, you wiped it off.
I did.
I don't know.
It's just the day. And here she goes with the Windex.
Is this the camera right there?
Yeah.
Got my face right up there in
There
it.
you go. Nose shot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Alright. Well, anyway. Well, like I say, there's another camera going over here to the side, and I'll get that video up on YouTube, and it'll be the same thing. It'll be a little edited version. Maybe we can shorten it a little
Where
bit.
do you get the kit? At Trendy Tree. I posted the link up in the feed a little bit earlier.
I think it was like $47.50. And this is a sweet tea wreath. All the supplies, of course, are from Trendy Tree.
Yes, she's got the Clorox out. Disinfected the lens.
We're putting a cluster of each of the 4 ribbons in each twist, in case you're just now joining us. This is Jeannie Care from Trendy Tree, and we're making a sweet tea wreath. Got a sweet tea sign. When life gives you lemons, put it in your sweet tea.
So sweet.
You read the comments? I
Yeah,
see some comments.
a lot of autofocus.
Oh, let us know where you're from. What?
A lot of that it's autofocus, but a lot they're saying we're fine. I mean,
Oh, okay.
you know, it stresses us.
Well, you know, when we tried to start the video, I used my page manager, and usually you see that live link, you know, right there, and I did not see that. We had to go to like publish and then go live from there, so it could have something to do with that.
Facebook's been cutting up.
Facebook's fault.
They've been cutting up like a new pair of scissors.
Oh, Lord. How's the easel coming along?
It's coming.
He may not be finished with it by the time we're ready to hang our sign. Terry's putting an easel together for us. He's on the back porch. Let's see. I'm about to put that one on upside down. Make sure your ribbons are all face up. Everybody's ready for the weekend. I know I am. If you got any weekend plans, let's hear them. We don't have any. Well, you got the prom.
Prom.
I don't have any right now.
Maggie's going to Jackson.
Who?
Maggie.
What for?
Rainy's birthday.
Okay. We need to work in our yard if it doesn't rain. We need to put out some fresh pine straw with the landscaping and that kind of stuff. But we've had good intentions all week, but then
Gotta
it
do
started
laundry.
raining. So. Okay, so we've gone all the way around it.
Somebody thought Daddy was our stalker.
The outer ring
That's just
with
puppy.
a cluster of a ribbon. So now we're going to do the inside. And like I say, you'll have to work on your ribbons. You know, after you get finished, you'll have to smooth them out. You know, straighten out the points and, you know, give them a little curl.
This is a sweet tea wreath. Somebody said, what's it gonna be?
Right, and we cut our ribbon strips 12 inches. You might like yours a little longer, but you can cut them anywhere from 12 to 13 or maybe even 14 if you like, you know,
If you're feeling spunky.
like your ribbons to really get out there. But when she's picking up the ribbon, she's just picking up a 2 1/2, and then the next one is a 1 1/2, and then another 2 1/2, and a 1 1/2. So we just tend to always gravitate toward 4 ribbons, and usually get a 2 2 1/2 and 2 1 1/2.
Because we're so risk takers.
Well, our tutorials, we don't claim to be the best wreath makers in the world. There's some excellent wreath makers. We have so many customers that make beautiful wreaths, and we always tend to make ours with the beginner in mind, or the person who's, you know, just wanting to make a wreath for themselves, because there's, you know, you can learn. There's so many people to learn how to make wreaths from.
Damon says this is what happens when you spike your sweet tea, blurred vision.
Who said that?
Damon, I got a hard lemonade. You want
No.
one?
I've got a hard lemonade.
I know it's yours, is what I'm saying. I got one, it's yours.
You got it now?
No, it's in the refrigerator.
I was just fixing to say, Damon with Deco Exchange teaches people how to make wreaths.
Yes, we're gonna get the mesh with the border stripes that Damon had. We had it first, but he got his shipment first.
The what?
Yes, the red, it's red, you know, and it's got the white stripes, or it's gonna be good for ruffles. Yes, yes. I ordered it before he did. He just got his first.
Anyway, Damon teaches people how to make wreaths and how to operate their business. Damon, Julie Simaco, Southern Charm Wreaths. Boy, there's so many people that have classes. I don't want to leave somebody out. Lori Jacobs, a hardworking mom, teaches people. Help me. Who else teaches? Nicole Rowley.
Yeah.
Nicole D Creations teaches. Clara, does she have a subscription group? I'm not sure. Clara, You're Crafty Too. I'm not sure if she does or not. I know she's got a shop where she does some in-house classes and things. If you teach, throw your link out there.
Oh, I got it, Damon. It's
Lauren, Beautiful Mesh.
Simmons now? Is it Simmons?
She teaches a class, and I know there's so many more that I'm leaving out. Oh, Babam has
How many more? Because I didn't cut enough of mine.
Babam, Roxanne, Fancy That Decor has a class. What about Terry Marshall? Mill and Deal Designs. I need 1, 2, 3 more. So you need how many more ribbons?
I need
The
2 more little
check.
ones. 2 more skinny ones.
And like I say, I am sure there's more, and I'm gonna fail to call somebody's name.
Khalid.
Who?
Khalid.
Yes, Khalid, Florals.
She's funny, I like her.
She does a lot of florals and bow making. She does a ton of bow making.
Well, I mean, I don't know why you hadn't asked me to do a bow making tutorial.
Well, I thought you might make our bow for today.
Yeah, Carrie, hot mesh mom. Come on. Here you come.
I've got to have some help when somebody gets a break.
Okay. I'll come
No.
help you hold.
I don't know what this is supposed to look like.
Okay.
Well, you could do that while I'm putting the sign on. Or start on the bow, either one.
Oh.
What's AJ wearing to the prom?
A flamingo jacket and pants and
Is she saying it's flamingo pink?
uh-huh. And
Oh,
and
this is
white tennis shoes. is not Taylor's. Taylor's, he's got the real tux and the whole get up for Taylor's prom next week.
The dress up.
This is his prom, and he's going by himself because you can't bring outsiders, and so he's getting to show his personality on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead with
AJ just signed with ICC last week for a golf scholarship, so we're tickled over that. Proud of him. Okay, so now we've gone and we put a ribbon cluster in each twist, all around the wreath. And again, you'll just have to take it from the back and open up that center, push those ruffles out, open up the center. And I'm not going to worry about the ribbons right now. We'll do that when we're done because you're going to have to kind of smooth them and straighten them out. The next thing we're going to do is attach the sign. The sign is made out of MDF and it has a little burlap hanger, but I stapled 2 full-length chenille stems on the back, just using like 2 or 3 staples, and I'm going to use those chenille stems to attach the sign. Since it's not a real big sign, I'm going to just attach it to one side. But I'm going to make a hanger for the wreath first, and that will help me keep my center point, you know, when I'm securing my sign. So I'm just going to take a chenille stem, and you can use chenille stems, zip ties, or floor wire, and I'm just going to go around one of the little center posts, and that'll help my sign, help my hanger to stay in place. And I was hoping that he would be finished with my easel out there so I would have my easel to hang it on. You know, sometimes you just have to hang your wreath up so you can see, you know, exactly where you need to place your sign. Now, you want your sign to kind of be on the top of the wreath. You don't want to press it down too far. So that's why you need the full length of the chenille stem. So I'm going to kind of put that to the side, kind of right along there. And before I secure it down, you know, secure, I'm just going to kind of get it in place first, just kind of work my fingers down through the mesh, and I'm going to secure the chenille stem to the work wreath frame, but I'm not going to do it, you know, completely because I might have to move it. And I promise you, once you've kind of got things secured, you don't want to have to move them. It's not easy always to take them apart and move them. So you just put your fingers on the back of your wreath and kind of feel where you need to do that. You can kind of, it's going to be on top of some of the ribbon, but that's okay. Just secure it enough to where it gives us a little leeway to move it around if we need to. And you can, you know, cut that burlap string off or leave it. I'm just going to kind of tuck it behind for right now. Kind of pull some of the ribbons out from behind the sign. So that's where we are right now. And what I thought I would do for this wreath is make maybe 1 or 2 bows to go on this side. So I'll go ahead and I'll just lay this aside for right now. And I'm going to use the Easy Bow Maker. This is just a real simple tool. You can do this. You can make the same kind of bow with a bow dabra. All this is, it just kind of, it helps hold your ribbon in place. And I've got extra ribbon left over, so I think I could probably make 2 bows. And I want to make about a 12-inch wreath bow, so I'm going to go ahead and measure 12 inches for my tails. And the bow maker has a little measurement on here for you, and it's also got a thing to hold your ribbon. I've got to turn this around, sorry. I like to have my ribbon coming off the right side, y'all. My right side.
It looks like it on the other side.
Okay, so I'm going to measure my 12 inches for my tails, and I'm going to pinch it up. You want to make this bow, and I'm just going to slide that. I'm going to go ahead and twist my ribbon to get the right side up, and I'm going to slide it right down in the middle. I'm going to pull this tail down, and then I'm going to make a 6-inch loop. I'm going to go ahead and pinch that up, twist my ribbon again, and slide that right down in the middle. I'm just going to kind of pull that loop up out of the way, and then I'm going to make another 6-inch loop.
Put the sign on?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Pinch that ribbon up. This time I'm not going to twist my ribbon because I'm going to make another tail, and I'm going to pull that tail down and cut that off. Okay?
He had done a piece backwards.
Hmm?
He had done a piece backwards.
Oh, okay. So now then, so that's kind of how our ribbon is looking. I'm going to take one of the,
Sleepy, 1.5.
yeah.
Which one do you
And-
want? Let's do the green one so the yellow, the plaids won't be together when they're.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to measure my 12-inch tail, pinch that up, twist it, and this time I'm going to put my tail up that way. I'm going to make a 6-inch loop. Pinch and twist. So I got tails down here, so I'm gonna put these tails up this way. Hey, and y'all, there's all different kinds of ways to make a bow, so don't fret over your bow making, for sure. And then I'm gonna measure that.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Huh?
I'm sleepy. Bruno got me up at 4:30 this morning.
Okay. I am not, okay, all right. So now I'm gonna go with another 2.5-inch ribbon. Make a 12-inch tail. That's a lot of tails. I may have to shorten those tails before I get through. Twist. I think I make a bow different every time I make it anyway. Make a 6-inch loop. Twist.
Somebody said their best bows are made with pro bows. We like our pro
I
bow
like
too.
our pro bow too. Yeah, I have to kind of put more thought into it, I guess, when I use the pro bow. But yeah, we use the
We
pro
use it
bow
too.
too, and a bow dabra. We use them.
We use them all.
We use them all. That's right. Okay. And now I need the yellow ribbon.
Sorry.
So I think I might be making my tails too long, but that's okay. I can always shorten the tails afterwards. Make a 6-inch loop. And this ribbon is really the same on each side. You really don't have to twist it, so I'm not. All right, and then cut that off. All right. Oops, sorry. Okay, give me that green check again. I'm gonna make
A little hump.
I'm gonna make these a little bit shorter. These next ribbons, next loop's a little bit shorter, about a 5-inch loop. I'm thinking that I'm just gonna do one big bow instead of like more than one. we'll see.
Whatever you feel you
I don't
need
know
to do.
exactly how much ribbon I've got, so I don't wanna plan on making 2 bows and then can't. On this one, I'm making the loops a little smaller, but I'm gonna put 4 loops of the green, and the loops are about 5 or 5.5 inches. Yeah, see, that's all of that. So. Okay. And give me the yellow again. I'm gonna finish up with the yellow. Y'all,
There you go. When we'll zoom when on the other video, she'll
Right.
cut in closer.
gonna make these about the same size, about 5.5 inches. And I'm gonna need a chenille stem if you wanna get one.
What color?
It doesn't matter, white's fine. I'm gonna make 4 loops out of this yellow. Okay, now I've got 4 loops out of the yellow, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna make 1 more loop, which is gonna be like my little center loop
Your hump.
right there. And then I'm gonna cut that tail off. Okay. All right, so that's kind of how that's looking so far. Now then, you want to kind of press that down as much as you can, and you want to lift your bow off of the bow maker. So if you're doing this by yourself, you know, I did one the other day and I lifted it and just popped and went everywhere. So I'm going to lift it off and I'm going to hold it, move that bow maker, and lay the chenille stem across the top and bring it to the back. You want to keep your ribbon stacked up tight as you can. Oops, keep it tight. All right. Let me have it. Okay, now we're going to take that and, whoops. Gonna make that as tight as you can. So if you just hold the chenille stem and twist your bow, that's a little easier sometimes. Okay. So you got your chenille stem on the back to secure your bow, and that little short loop that we did, that last little loop, we're gonna pull that over. That's kind of the center loop, and it'll cover up your mechanics like the chenille stem. And then we're just gonna fluff out, I can't talk. Fluff out the loops. Kind of curl some of the tails. Just layer by layer. Yeah, show them about those while you're...
I made bouquet. No, I wanted to use the Steel Picks machine.
Well, we didn't get to.
But I just thought these are not in the kit. They're not in the kit because we don't know how to do that. But I thought they would be cute.
Well,
Is
if
it
you
on?
wanted, right, if you wanted to add some flowers, it's easy.
Right, we just didn't want to put
Right.
it in the...
But if you wanted to, these were just it's an inexpensive pick. And if you
Right,
wanted
and I
to
thought
add
even
some
if,
to it.
yeah, just,
would
I just
be
thought
easy.
it would be...
Oh.
Real cute.
On my ribbon, on my 2.5 inch ribbon, I need to cut those ends. I want all my ribbons. I didn't.
There's my addition.
And on my 1.5, I'm just cutting those at an angle. And on my 2.5, I'm gonna dovetail those. Okay, I think that's all of them. And let's see, okay. just gonna attach the bow kind of to the upper right. Just kind of loosely for right now.
Oh, is that the center? Is this the, here's the hanger. Did I have you tilted too far? You got the hanger right here.
Hold it up. Okay, you may have to,
We may have to move the hanger.
okay.
It's fine, I just didn't see that until just now.
Okay, we're just gonna attach it right along there. We need to get this live wrapped up.
Okay.
Well, I can't get a hold of it. There we go. And you don't want to pull your bow so far down into the wreath that it, crushes down, into the mesh. All right, there we go. Well, I pulled it off.
See, it reminds me of pantyhose.
That color.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you wore pantyhose?
1982. No, I don't know. Yeah, that's, somebody wants to know if that's your husband. Yep, that's Daddy. Out there reading the directions on the easel.
Okay, well, now, and I tell you, usually I do my final adjusting when I hang it on the door to take my picture. That's when I may change things up a little bit. I flip out my ribbons, and if I have to reposition anything, I do it then. But hold that. Does that look okay? Okay, all right. All right, but that's it. And we still have a little bit of the black ribbon and the plaid ribbon left over.
But
If
used
you-
all the...
Right, if you wanted to add in more black, you could. You could go back and make more strips with those if you wanted to. And that's it. Okay, thanks for dropping in. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.